conference room buzzed with low murmurings, the air thick with tension as holographic images of the Watchers flickered against the metal walls. Dr. Alina Marquez paced slowly, her fingers tapping rhythmically on the arm of her chair. "We cannot ignore them any longer," she said, her voice steady but edged with urgency. "They're watching us, yes, but they're also waiting. We have to decide how to proceed." Commander Ryo Takashi leaned forward, his gaze sharp beneath his furrowed brow. Waiting or judging? His words hung heavy in the stale air. If they're guardians, then what if our every move is a test? Lian Chen, seated near the projection console, adjusted the settings to bring a clearer image of the shimmering figure that had appeared just hours earlier. Mira's presence isn't just observation, it's communication. We've intercepted fragments of their language, and it suggests a purpose beyond simple surveillance. Dr. Samuel Lasey, eyes still fixed on his portable holodisplay, interrupted with a note of disbelief. "The genetic data we've uncovered, it's staggering. The sequences match no known human genome exactly, but they bear unmistakable markers of ancient bioengineering. It suggests that what we call humanity on Earth today may be a continuation or perhaps an offshoot of this original experiment." A hush fell over the room. The implications rippled through every mind present, each grappling with the seismic shift in understanding their own identity. "You're saying," Ryo began cautiously, "that we are descendants of this lost civilization, that we carry their legacy in our very DNA." "More than that," Alina replied, eyes alight with a mix of awe and dread. "It's possible that the memory wipe the erasure protocol we discovered was designed not only to protect their knowledge, but to allow a new genesis, to let humanity evolve anew, perhaps free from the mistakes of the past." The room erupted into debate. Some argued for disclosure and transparency, believing humanity had the right to know its true origins. Others counseled caution, fearing upheaval and the destabilization of identity on a global scale. The Watchers' presence loomed like a silent jury, their intentions inscrutable. Suddenly, the air shimmered, and Myra's form coalesced in the center of the room, a living hologram of shifting light and shadow. Her voice echoed softly inside each mind, simultaneously intimate and vast. "You stand at a crossroads," she intoned. "To remember is to awaken. To awaken is to choose." Alina stepped forward, her voice steady but respectful. "Why reveal yourselves now? Why allow us to bear this burden?" Myra's form pulsed gently. "Because the cycle approaches its end. The legacy must be understood, or it will be lost again. The experiment you embody was designed to learn, to adapt, and to endure. The past is not a prison, but a foundation." The room fell silent, the weight of her words settling deep. Outside, the alien stars of Cradle shimmered cold and indifferent, yet beneath them, the team felt the stirrings of something ancient and profound. Over the following days, the team delved deeper into the archives and genetic sequences, piecing together a narrative of hope and warning. The Watchers continued their silent vigil, guiding subtly but never imposing. Tensions within the team waxed and waned as ideological divides surfaced. Some members saw themselves as inheritors of a sacred trust. Others feared becoming pawns in a cosmic design beyond their understanding. But amid the conflict, a fragile consensus emerged. The truths uncovered on Cradle demanded respect and careful stewardship. Humanity's story was no longer a simple tale of survival, but a complex tapestry woven through time, memory, and choice. As night fell over the base camp, Alina stood at the edge of the ruins, the cold wind carrying whispers of a forgotten age. "We are the fragments," she whispered to herself. Fragments of truth, of memory, of hope. Behind her, the Watchers watched, waiting for the next step in a journey that had only just begun, one that would redefine what it meant to be human. The questions hung in the air, unresolved but urgent. Could humanity accept this legacy? And if so, how would it shape the future? The echoes of the Cradle had begun to resonate within them all, and there was no turning back. The dispute over the Watcher's role fractured the expedition into factions. Alina found herself mediating between those who demanded full disclosure to Earth and those advocating secrecy to protect humanity's fragile identity. Commander Takashi's pragmatic leadership was tested as political pressures from Earth reached the colony, complicating decisions. Meanwhile, Lian Chen's linguistic breakthroughs revealed that the Watchers' language contained not only warnings but invitations to learn, to grow, to evolve beyond present limitations. These messages hinted at a shared destiny, binding the past to the future in a continuum. Samuel Osei's genetic analyses deepened with startling clarity. The ancient genome embedded within the planet's archives showed deliberate modifications that anticipated environmental changes and cognitive evolution. It was as if the original civilization had seeded humanity's potential, embedding safeguards and catalysts for development. One evening, in the subterranean archive chamber, the team gathered around a central holoprojector. Images unfolded of a world both alien and familial, biological experiments, societal shifts, and moments of triumph and despair etched in light. The Watcher's presence was palpable, their ethereal forms blending with the projections as guides through history. Alina felt the weight of responsibility settle upon her shoulders. "We are not just explorers," she said softly. "We are witnesses to a legacy that challenges everything we thought we knew. Our choices now will echo across generations." Her words resonated with the team, igniting a renewed commitment to honor the past while forging a path forward. The Watchers, once enigmatic observers, became reluctant allies in a shared mission to understand and protect the Cradle's secrets. As dawn approached, the base camp stirred with a quiet determination. The fragments of truth they had uncovered were pieces of a vast puzzle, one whose completion promised enlightenment but demanded courage. And somewhere, deep beneath the planet's surface, the ancient machinery hummed softly, awaiting the next chapter in humanity's unfolding story. The echoes endured. The humid air of Cradle's dense jungle clung to Dr. Alara Miles's skin as she crouched beside a cluster of luminescent flora. The bioluminescence pulsed gently, casting soft azure glows on her weathered gloves. She reached out tentatively, her fingers brushing the surface of a strange vine that seemed to ripple beneath her touch. A faint harmonic sound, almost musical in quality, emitted from the plant, vibrating through the moist soil and into the roots that stretched wide beneath the surface. Illyra's breath caught in her throat. It was more than just a plant. It was communicating, recording, perhaps something far beyond anything terrestrial biology had ever demonstrated. Nearby, the rest of the expedition busied themselves with their own investigations. Professor Malik Chen, the chief archaeologist, stood amidst an array of holographic projections in the temporary lab they had erected near the ruins. Beside him, Dr. Naya Redding, the neurotechnologist, manipulated a digital interface, her fingers dancing over the controls as they refined their latest invention. A bio-interface device designed to tap into the planet's living memory. "This is unprecedented," Malik murmured, eyes locked on the streams of data flowing across the translucent screen. Cradle isn't just a planet, it's a repository of its own history. The environment itself acts as a sentient archive. Naya nodded, her eyes bright with excitement and caution. The biosphere stores biological data in ways we never imagined. These harmonic vibrations, the shifting patterns in the flora and fauna, their biological data streams, encoding information about the ancient civilization that once thrived here. Elara joined them, wiping a bead of sweat from her brow. So the planet remembers, it preserves. This changes everything. Our understanding of history, evolution, memory, even consciousness. Captain Aaron Voss entered the lab, his presence commanding immediate attention. His eyes scanned the room, settling on the holograms, swirling with intricate patterns. "Explain how this affects the mission," he demanded. Malik stepped forward. "If we can interface with the planet's memory, we can access primary records of the civilization's rise and fall. Data no archive or artifact can provide. But it's not without risk. The planet may respond to our intrusion. It's alive in a way we never anticipated." Aaron's gaze darkened. "We proceed carefully. This knowledge could redefine humanity's origins. But if we provoke the planet, or whatever still watches over it, the consequences could be catastrophic." As the team activated the biointerface device, a symphony of colors erupted across the holographic projection. Pulsing lines of data intertwined with organic shapes, forming an intricate neural network that mirrored the planet's ecosystem. The air hummed with energy, and outside, the jungle seemed to pulse in harmony with the streams of information flowing through their instruments. Suddenly, a low harmonic vibration reverberated through the camp. Screens flickered, and the team exchanged startled glances. The planet was responding not silently, but with a voice that was part biological song, part technological signal. It was both awe-inspiring and terrifying. Elara placed a hand over her heart, feeling the rapid beat match the planet's rhythm. "It's alive," she whispered. "More than alive, it remembers us, or at least, it remembers them." Nia's fingers flew over the controls, stabilizing the interface as more data poured in. Images of sprawling cities, genetic schematics, and philosophical treatises emerged, fragments of a civilization that had mastered bioengineering and consciousness manipulation. The planet's memory was a complex, layered tapestry, revealing not just history but the intentions and fears of its inhabitants. Moloch's voice was grave. "They erased themselves from history, but Cradle kept their story. We're the first to hear it in millennia." Aaron clenched his fists. "Then it's our responsibility to listen carefully, to decide what we do with this knowledge. The future of humanity might depend on it." As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting the jungle in shades of deep purple and gold, the team stood united yet wary. They had unlocked a secret older than any star in the sky. But the planet's memory was not a simple archive, it was a living, breathing entity with its own will and warnings. And somewhere in the shadows of Cradle, unseen eyes watched their every move. The echoes of forgotten civilizations stirred anew, and the story of humanity's true origin was only just beginning to unfold. Ilara's days quickly became consumed by the task of decoding and interpreting the living data. The biointerface device connected directly to her neural pathways, allowing her to experience the planet's memories as visceral sensations, images, sounds, and emotions flooding her mind like a dreamscape. She saw the ancient cities rise and fall in panoramic visions, felt the pulse of genetic experimentation, and heard the philosophical debates that had once shaped this lost civilization. But with each revelation came a growing unease. The deeper she delved, the more she sensed a protective force woven into the planet's consciousness. Warning encoded in the very DNA of the ecosystem. It was as if Cradle itself was wary of outsiders, reluctant to share its secrets freely. One evening, as the camp settled into uneasy quiet, Alara sat beneath the canopy, the biointerface humming softly in her hands. She reached out to the glowing vines and felt the planet's memory respond, a subtle shift in the harmonic pattern that conveyed a message almost too complex to decipher. "It's a warning," she murmured into the night. "They erased their history for a reason, to prevent something worse from happening again." Malik joined her, eyes reflecting the faint glow of the bioluminescence. "Then we must be careful. Our discovery could awaken forces beyond our control." The planet's memory was a gift hand, a burden. As they prepared to explore further, the team grappled not only with scientific curiosity, but with the weight of responsibility. The living archive of Cradle held truths that could uplift or destroy humanity. And somewhere, beyond the veil of time and memory, the Watchers waited, judging whether these new visitors were worthy to inherit the legacy of the Cradle. The story was far from over. It was only just beginning to be told. The command center was alive with a frenetic energy, though the hum of equipment and the soft glow of holographic displays lent a surreal calm to the space. Dr. Alara Voss sat at the communication console, her fingers dancing over the controls as she fine-tuned the signal that had captured the team's collective attention for hours. The transmission was faint, almost imperceptible, buried beneath layers of electromagnetic noise that permeated the planet's core. Yet, it was undeniably artificial, a deliberate message encoded in waves of ancient energy. "Here it is again," Alara murmured, eyes narrowing as the static resolved into discernible tones, a pattern that repeated with haunting persistence. Commander Malik Reyes stepped beside her, arms crossed, his gaze sharp and unwavering. "Play it back at full clarity." The room filled with a crackling pulse, a rhythmic cadence that seemed almost like a heartbeat. Then, amidst the noise, a voice or something resembling one emerged. It was distorted, yet laden with unmistakable urgency. The AI unit AIS transcribed the sounds in real time, converting them into a scrolling stream of symbols and fragmented phrases on the display. "Warning, cosmic convergence. Extinction event imminent. Remember, prepare." The text blinked, fragments of a language partially decoded by their linguistic modules. Professor Nia Solberg approached, her expression a mix of fascination and dread. "This is extraordinary. It's as if the planet itself is trying to speak to us." Embedded deep within the planetary core, a message preserved through eons. Alara nodded, her hands steady despite the rapid beating of her heart. "It's a broadcast of final transmission from the civilization that once thrived here. They encoded a warning about a cosmic threat that led to their downfall." Malik's eyes darkened, the weight of command settling heavily on his shoulders. If this threat is still active, we could be in serious danger. But more than that, this message changes everything. It's not just a discovery, it's a call to action. The team gathered around, a palpable tension knitting their brows. The implications rippled through their minds. Had the ancient inhabitants faced a calamity that could one day return? Were they, the explorers, unwittingly awakening a dormant peril? Alara replayed the transmission repeatedly, each iteration revealing subtle nuances, a pattern in the static, a faint harmonic resonance that suggested the message was designed to be decoded only by advanced civilizations capable of understanding its complexity. The phrase, "remember and prepare," suggests they hoped future generations would heed their warning. Eris intoned softly, its voice imbued with the synthetic calm of a patient teacher. "This is a legacy of survival, encoded not just in stone or data, but in the very fabric of the planet." Outside, The alien sky darkened as dusk settled over Cradle. The wind whispered through the ruins like a mournful echo of past civilizations. Malik stepped out of the command center, breathing in the cool air heavy with the scent of strange flora. His gaze drifted skyward to the vast cosmos that had watched over humanity's hidden cradle for millennia. "We are standing at a crossroads," he mused, voice low. "This transmission is a beacon and a warning. We must unravel its full meaning before it's too late." Back inside, Ilara's fingers hesitated over a delicate control panel. The message was fragmented, incomplete. The technology to fully decode it lay beyond their current reach. But the urgency was clear. The ancient civilization had faced a cosmic threat, one that jeopardized not just their survival, but potentially that of all who followed. The room fell into a reverent silence, each member of the expedition grappling with the enormity of their discovery. This was not simply a historical find. It was a living testament to the fragility of existence and the enduring quest for knowledge. Suddenly, the lights flickered. A ripple of interference coursed through the equipment. Eris's voice cut through the tension. Signal integrity compromised. Possible external interference detected. Ilara's heart skipped. Is someone or something trying to prevent us from hearing this? Malik's jaw tightened. We must stay vigilant. Whatever lies ahead, we are not alone in this fight. As night deepened over Cradle, the last transmission echoed through the baser, haunting reminder that the past was never truly gone, and that the future depended on the choices made in this fragile present. The expedition's focus sharpened. No longer were they mere explorers. They were guardians of a legacy written in the stars and etched into the very core of a planet. The legacy of a civilization's final plea, and a warning that could not be ignored. Ilara stared at the flickering holograms, determination hardening in her gaze. We have to decode the rest of the message. We owe it to them and to ourselves. Malik nodded, eyes reflecting the distant constellations. Then let's get to work. The universe is watching, and so are we. The transmission faded into silence, but its echoes endured, a clarion call to remember, to prepare, and to face whatever darkness awaited beyond the stars. The air aboard the expedition's main habitat module shimmered faintly, a subtle pulse that seemed to echo the rhythmic heartbeat of the planet itself. Dr. Ilara Miles stood at the edge of the laboratory's observation window, watching the expanse of Cradle's bioluminescent forests stretch beneath the pale twin moons. Her fingers tapped nervously against the digital tablet, the data streams flowing faster than she could fully comprehend. Ilara called Sophia Kim from across the room, her voice threaded with a mix of excitement and apprehension. You need to see this. The neural scans, something's changing. Ilara moved swiftly, her boots silent on the smooth floor. Sophia's workstation was alive with cascading symbols and fluctuating graphs, the neural interface headset still perched on her head. What is it? Ilara asked, leaning in. The signals from the planet's core there interacting with our neural implants, but not just in a passive way. It's like the planet's biosignature is rewriting parts of our neural pathways, Sophia explained, eyes darting over the data. I think we're starting to experience memories, or something like memories, but they aren't ours. A cold shiver traced Elira's spine. How is that possible? Sophia hesitated, then pulled off her headset, revealing eyes wide with a mixture of fascination and fear. I'm not sure, but I feel it. Like a pull, a whisper in my mind that's not mine. Commander Rajiv Singh entered the lab, his steady gaze immediately anchoring the charged atmosphere. Report, he said. Ilara straightened. The planet's biosignature is altering our neural activity. Sophia's experiencing foreign memories fragments from the civilization we're studying. Rajiv's brow furrowed. Are these changes dangerous? Potentially, Marcus felt interjected, stepping forward from the shadows. If the planet is imprinting its history directly onto our minds, it could destabilize our sense of self. But it's also an unprecedented opportunity to learn firsthand what happened. Rajiv weighed the risks. We must proceed cautiously. Our priority is the safety of the team. Days passed, and the changes deepened. Ilara found herself waking in the dark, heart pounding with dreams that felt like memories of another life, one where she was not Ilara, but a being of bioengineered grace and purpose. Her skin sometimes tingled with iridescent pulses, faint traces of the glowing liquid she had discovered in Cradle's subterranean pools. One evening, gathered in the command center, the team shared their experiences. Sophia described visions of vast cities where architecture pulsed with organic light, and whispers of voices inseparable from the wind. Marcus recounted dreams of ancient councils debating fate and survival, while Rajiv admitted to moments of disorientation, as though the planet's consciousness spoke directly to him. "We're becoming part of Cradle," Sophia said softly, her voice trembling. "But what happens if we lose ourselves completely?" The question hung heavy in the air. The expedition was no longer just observers. They were evolving, entwined with the planet's memory and biology. The boundary between human and alien blurred, challenging their understanding of identity. In the quiet moments, Ilara often returned to the iridescent pools, dipping her fingers into the glowing liquid. The substance responded to her touch, illuminating veins beneath her skin in mesmerizing patterns. It was beautiful and terrifying. The planet was alive in ways they had never imagined, a living archive that not only stored history but breathed it into those who came seeking answers. As the team grappled with these transformations, a message from the ancient broadcast they had intercepted played softly through the habitat's speakers, a solemn warning of a cosmic threat, a caution to remember and prepare. The echoes of the past reverberated through their bodies and minds, urging vigilance. But with each passing day, the expedition felt the weight of the void grow heavier. Void not just of space, but of memory and self. The planet's biosignature was calling, reshaping them in ways subtle and profound. In the final hours of the chapter, Ilara stood once more beside the glowing pools, her reflection fragmented and shifting in the luminous surface. "Who am I now?" she whispered into the alien night, the question unanswered but alive. Outside, Cradle's twin moons cast a serene light, as if watching and waiting. The journey was far from over, and the echoes in the void promised revelations and perils yet to come.